Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and will not be afraid. Isaiah 12:2. Understanding Isaiah 12:2. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and will not be afraid. Isaiah 12:2 is a declaration of unwavering faith and confidence in God's saving power. To fully appreciate this verse, it's helpful to explore its biblical context, the meanings behind its words, and its practical relevance today. Isaiah 12 is often described as a song of salvation. It follows prophecies of both judgment and redemption for Israel. In earlier chapters, Isaiah foretells hardship due to the nation's disobedience, but by chapter 12, the mood shifts. This chapter serves as a hymn celebrating God's deliverance and restored relationship with His people. The Israelites had experienced defeat, exile, and fear under powerful adversaries like Assyria. Isaiah's words reassure them that, despite turmoil, God is their source of salvation, strength, and hope for the future. Many interpreters see Isaiah 12 as looking forward to the time when the promised Messiah establishes His kingdom, bringing permanent comfort and redemption to God's people. The verse begins by emphasizing that salvation is not just from God, but that God Himself is salvation. This affirmation highlights a personal relationship with God as the foundation of hope and deliverance, not human strength or worldly resources. The statement, "I will trust and will not be afraid," is an intentional act of faith, especially in uncertain circumstances. Trust in God replaces fear, even when threats seem overwhelming. Faith in God's presence and power is depicted as the antidote to anxiety. Although not quoted in full here, the surrounding passage calls the Lord my strength and my song, expressing both reliance on God for inner fortitude and gratitude through worshipful praise. Words like behold and surely convey confidence, encouraging believers to stand firm in God's promises despite outward challenges. Salvation in this context encompasses deliverance from immediate dangers, the hope of spiritual renewal, and the broader idea of God's ongoing rescue through history. The chapter as a whole is filled with imagery of drawing water from the wells of salvation, symbolizing joy, renewal, and abundant blessings for all who trust God. The verse continues to inspire believers facing fear, vulnerability, or difficult transitions, serving as a reminder to shift focus from anxieties to God's faithfulness and sufficiency. The assurance that God is still the source of strength and security encourages trust throughout all generations, not just ancient Israel. Just as Isaiah called Israel to worship in light of salvation, individuals today are encouraged to let gratitude and praise mark their response to God's deliverance in their lives. Isaiah 12:2 is a song of trust and courage, celebrating God as the sole source of salvation. The verse teaches that faith in God's presence and promises dispels fear and brings peace, even in adversity. This passage invites reflection on God's past faithfulness, ongoing support, and the hope of future deliverance. Isaiah 12:2 is both a personal declaration and a communal hymn, proclaiming that true security and fearlessness are found in trusting God, who is salvation, strength, and the source of everlasting joy. Some links below are affiliate links, which means I may earn a commission if you make a purchase. As we reach the end of this reflection on Isaiah 12:2, I want to thank you deeply for joining me on this journey of faith and encouragement. I feel truly blessed and humbled to share these moments of hope with you. Remember, no matter the challenges you face, God remains your salvation, strength, and unending source of joy. Trust in Him and let your heart be at peace. If this message has lifted your spirit or helped you see God's goodness in a new light, I kindly ask you to like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support means so much, and together we can spread hope, faith, and gratitude to others. Stay blessed.